good afternoon to you all. You join us for this match between India and Australia. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Pandya to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A few moves made in the field.
Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Nice shot. Straight to gully.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. You have to be very happy with that last shot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Brilliant diving stop. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That'll be a dead ball. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over, 5 off it. Australia are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Bumrah from the city end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Bumrah with a huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drilled that one away. Straight to the fielder. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Well before.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Warner watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Pandya deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Australia 17 for none.
Worked the ball around that over, but their great start took a bit of a hit that over.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut. Finds point. No run. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. A bit of a change-up in the field now. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Doesn't beat the infield. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply? There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Couldn't get it through the field. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Bumrah from the city end. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. over the infield with a cracking shot.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
He was quick onto that in the infield. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Off the middle of the bat. Six runs added in that over. Australia a 56 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Good shot, a beauty. Oh well, don't even bother running.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Everyone's gone up.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
He's got their tail up.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Five runs added in the over. Australia are 61 for 1. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Sharma has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Sundar from the city end. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Look at that go. Where does that come from? Down the wicket and slapped over point for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Warner was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Brilliant diving stop. Ten runs added there. Australia are 75 for 1. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's gone all the way over for 6. What a classy square drive.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Gone. Great reflexes. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4. A few moves made in the field.
Straight to the fielder. 6 runs added in that over. Australia are 92 for 2.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Gone! Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 100 for 3. Sundar from the city end. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Smith waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Square cut, finds point, no run. Six runs added in the over. Australia are 106 for 3. Going with spin now. Cuts that off well in the infield. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A nicely taken catch in the slips. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Green ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Six runs added there. Australia are 123 for 5. Power and precision in that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Edged, unplayable. smacks that away through the gap. Great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Australia 134 for 5. Chakravarti into the attack now from the city end. Gordon didn't think to have a good look at them this over, and they're out stumped. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
I like these changes in the field. It'll be interesting to see how the batters adjust.
Doesn't beat the infield. But it drops safely. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. 5 runs added in the over. Australia 139 for 6. Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Cummins watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. India with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
At number 10 for Australia.
Zampa edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Final over in this innings. Couldn't get it through the field. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 11.
Edged, unplayable. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Amazing. What a great way to end the innings. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. 2 runs coming from that over. India are 2 for none. Going with pace now. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Good shot, a beauty.
But that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Onto that early, that could be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Perfectly timed. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Hazelwood will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. India, 22 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Cummins from the city end. Jeez, timed that well.
Spots the short ball quickly and manages to control the pull shot with a lot of power. Races to the boundary.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Got that away nicely.
Read that really well. Fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield, straight to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Sharma waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Goes over the top with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. Misses, that's a big chance going begging. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant shot there.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot through the gap. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end. He was quick onto that in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Abbott with a great delivery there. Over the infield with a cracking shot. A maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. On that nicely good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. Green has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrists to keep it down. Great vision. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good pick up, big chance. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the field with a great shot. No, terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over, 10 off it. India, 109 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Abbott coming back into the attack. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
It was a short ball, but seen really quickly. Onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Power and precision in that shot.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Poor fielding. Throw sent to the wrong end and both batters are safely home.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and fine room to get the boundary. Just a fantastic shot.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. India are 127 for 1. Goes through, it's high in the air, fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Way too much bounce on that delivery.
We're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India are 143 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon. Hello and good afternoon to you all. You join us for this tick.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. Bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Sharma muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Joseph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good pick up, big chance. Nearly gets the edge. Joseph with a great delivery there. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Needs a direct hit. power and precision in that shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling.